What makes us a little bit different is we try very hard to keep safety simple and practical. We know that ag businesses have a lot of elements to think about, and running those businesses can be quite tricky, hard, and you've got to be on top of a lot of different issues within that workplace. Safety is a massive issue for agriculture. We are the most dangerous industry stat-wise to work in. We basically created an app that was a digital solution to another industry issue that we were facing. We're hoping the app will make it easier for agribusinesses to implement their safety management systems and allow those crucial records that we need to keep that nobody keeps. We're hoping that the app will help with that and we'll get those records that we need, and just hoping that it will solve another issue for ag businesses. So we go on farm, we spend 2 days with that ag business pulling everything out of their heads as to how they do what they do, and we put it on paper. Everyone in the room is part of that workforce. They're hearing about the risks that's involved and the why and their obligations under the legislation and the regs. And eventually we get everyone in that room to make a decision that is doable for that business at that time. And then everybody is invested in that system and those decisions that you've made. We try very hard to set achievable goalposts. So we are there just to try and make it as safe as we possibly can. So it is a physical safety risk, but there is a massive financial risk that's pretty much unspoken in industry, and the fines, the penalties, when you've got an employee out because they're hurt, the cost to your business is massive. And we all know how hard it is to get good staff in ag or in any business for that matter at the moment. So you want to keep them and you want to keep them safe. And if they're hurt, then you've got to try and replace them for a period of time, or everyone's got to work double to fill in that hole that's missing in your workplace. So it's a financial risk, it's a physical risk, and we're hoping that if we keep it simple and practical and we come to you and make it really easy and painless, we can get something in place for ag businesses that works. We do have obviously safe work procedures that would be developed for that particular job, or elements of a safe work procedure that would help. But we spend a lot of time talking about safety culture. And if you can get a good safety culture in your business, then that makes life a lot easier. You become more efficient, effective and productive. And we want productive ag businesses because we want profitable ag businesses, and it's all linked. So we spend a lot of time working on what is your safety culture, what do you want your workplace to look like, and how do we go about developing that and building that safety culture. It's the culture that will make you stop, think, risk assess, take your time and get the job done. You're really not updating your system all that much unless you have an incident or a near miss and you go, hang on a minute, we need to review that safety work procedure and maybe put a few more control measures in place, then you would update it. Otherwise, you're doing it annually. And once you make those changes, then it does upload into the app or the computer. A lot of businesses that we've spoken to will have reception either at the homestead or the main workshop. So they have thought about putting just an iPad or a tablet or something in the workshop. Yeah, so there is an action list on there. The action list was originally developed just to store we need to put a sign here and we need to buy first aid kits and they need to, so just to tick off that compliance box. But on the app, it will be a little bit more than that, and it will literally be a to-do list or actions that need to be done. It'll send you notifications. It'll be the same list for the whole business, so anybody with that app will be able to work within that ticket. Those actions will be assigned to somebody in that team.